How do you ensure seamless product development from ideation to launch? Maya Brooks shares how her team organizes the product process, from brainstorming with the CEO to prioritizing sprints with the team. Tune in to hear her strategy for balancing big ideas and execution.
Product process, and as a new PM, I've kind of had to develop that from scratch here. Our product process works first in the ideation stage with the CEO and I having conversations. I talk daily to my CEO, Karen. We have daily conversations around what things we want to see in the future for IFundWomen, what our entrepreneurs need, how best to serve them, and how best we want to think about building products that serve their needs in the future. So we have really high-level conversations every single day around those topics. As ideas come up, I then start to catalog and kind of filter them in a large Trello board that I have. I have one section, of course, with backlog items. I have one section with our work in progress, and I have one section of finished items, and then I have one card of just bugs. But besides those 4 cards, I also have one card that just says dope ideas. And anyone on the team can add to that dope ideas column. And once a week on Mondays before our team meetings, I look into those columns and I kind of see like what's in the dope ideas category, right? Like what would be like the moonshot? If we could do this thing, that would be amazing, right? It might not mean we're going to build it over the next couple of weeks, but it's a really great way to get all of our team to continue to provide feedback and throw it into a place where they know it's going to get visibility and it's going to be seen and discussed with Karen and I. So I go through that dope ideas column pretty often, and I make quarterly presentations on the Dope Ideas product to see what's going to be coming up in the next quarter. So that's how we start off kind of in the ideation process. On moving some things from our backlog into current progress, I look first at like who is the user group this is being built for. Who are the people we need from the team to be involved on making this part of the product, and what will the impact be if we do it? What will the impact be if we don't do it? So I evaluate against those 4 things. And again, this is usually a discussion between the CEO, Karen, and I. So we have this conversation around, okay, from our backlog, for the things that need to get done over the next week or the next 2 weeks, we usually work in about 1 to 2 week sprints. What are the things that need to get done over the next week or the next couple of weeks? And those 4 categories, right? Who is this built for? Who on the team would need to be involved? What's the impact if we do it? What's the impact if we don't do it? If the impact that we don't do it is very low, we're usually not going to do it. We're going to leave it in backlog. If the impact is really high and we want to really be providing this to our users, or enough users are asking for this type of product, we will start to move that into work in progress. So we make the decision between the 2 of us usually to move those things into progress. Once an item is worked in progress for me, and it depends on the type of item that I need here, or the type of next product that we're building. Some products require a little bit more research than others. Some require, just direct building and not as much of a detailed research gate. If it requires a lot of research, I'm the head person for that. I will spend the majority of my time kind of researching my user group, researching ways to implement, getting together an implementation plan, and kind of putting that together. And then as we start to build it, I will roll out that implementation plan with however many sprints it takes in order to move that process along. We do take holistic team feedback for certain products, especially for big team products that are going to happen across our organization. And we treat the development of those products a little bit differently. So some of the things that Karen and I work on specifically in order to push product onto the platform, sometimes I don't need necessarily each member of the team to be involved there. Maybe I only need a couple. So some of those decisions and some of those implementation plans are handed down without lots of input necessarily from the team on how it should be implemented. We will make that decision and then pull the team in to help us build and create. On other products, I want the team to be extremely, extremely involved in the research, the implementation, and the marketing, and every single part of creating that product. And a really great example for that is our e-course. So our IFundWomen Method e-course is a 3-hour-long course with video, with text, with downloadables, with quizzes, etc., that exists on our coaching platform. And it is free and available to watch for anyone who signs up for free on our coaching platform. Before we built this product, our team had been talking really strongly for a long time about how we disseminate the information that we have been giving out kind of piecemeal on a larger scale. So we knew that we wanted to do something that was virtual. We wanted to do something that had a large impact. We wanted to do something that was easy for people to digest, that they could come back to at any time. And we had been throwing around this idea on the team for several months. Like, it had been floating around for a long time. And when I came onto the team, they made it clear that this was a priority for us to produce during Q2. So because the team had already been so involved in what that product would look like, how it would get built, who it's being built for, what needs to be included, I really wanted everyone to be extremely on board for that process. So before we even started any research, any work, I did a 3-hour design sprint with the team, where I had everyone talk about, and I'm happy to share this document because it's quite long, but I had everyone on the team do a design thinking exercise and design sprint exercise around who they thought this product was for. I wrote on several boards on the room, who is this for? I gave everyone a couple of minutes to write on Post-it notes. Everyone would put that up there. And what I thought was really interesting about this process is that it gave everyone a chance who had been kind of maybe thinking about this separately, but not voiced their opinion yet, to voice their opinion in a way that the entire room could see, and then we could all come to a consensus about what could be feasibly and easily built, the most efficient way possible. And I think when you have a team that has a lot of ideas, or they've been thinking about an idea for a long time, it's important to bring everyone on the same page really early. Otherwise, you have, one-offs that come up throughout the product process that say well, hey, we didn't think about this, or hey, we didn't think about this. So I wanted to get all those ideas out really early in the beginning at one time. So I did a design sprint where we did about 5 different case scenarios. We did about 5 different topics. We talked about who needs this product. Why aren't they getting it in the current deliverable, right? Why are we creating this? What's our main goal? And everyone on the team had different goals for creating that product, right? Sales had a different goal. Marketing had a different goal. Our coaching people had a different goal, right? Our CEO has a different goal. So I wanted to make sure that everyone got their goals out on the idea board so that we could kind of come together as a team and figure out really what are the top 3 goals for all of us. So after that process and that sprint, then I started to develop the research, the implementation plan. And then when I handed down the plan in one of our team meetings, everyone already kind of felt like they had their buy-in and they had their voice heard into creating that product. We built that product in a 6-week sprint with 3 2-week parts. Every member on the team was involved. Every member on the team had a very specific role and deliverables in what they needed to do during those 2 weeks. And again, we continued to use Trello to get things done. We also continued to use a product called Real-Time Board, which I love, which helps me product roadmap. Everyone on that roadmap had a very specific role in what they needed to deliver and create to make that e-course come together. We had accountability. So we did daily stand-ups during that sprint because it was such a long process. We wanted to make sure that everyone really felt the accountability for what they needed to deliver in each part of the sprint. So we did daily virtual stand-ups on Slack to say, today I'm committing to what I'm being blocked by, and do I need any help? And those 4 items were the things that helped move us along during each part of the creation of that course.